All right, I believe technical difficulties are worked out. We are late, but we are live. Welcome, everyone, to once again Streamline Productions and DRL Dogs Racing League. We're back. It's been a while, but we're here. Little recap of the last few races. I really need two words. Christopher Weil. Yeah, he dominated the last three. Unfortunately, couldn't do it due to some conflicts and road courses because who wants to watch five cars plow around the Daytona road course? But myself and Dog himself, Benjamin White, in the booth today. Dog, you want to say hi?
Yes, and I do agree with road courses being the most boring things, but I'd say it's a lot more fun to drive than to watch for sure. So, anyways, Kansas, this is our largest field of the season other than Daytona, so very excited for that. And Talladega next week should be even more exciting as far as having huge fields. So, it's good to see that here again in DRL.
Absolutely. Gonna do one thing real quick because I forgot to turn off chat. We're gonna fix that here real quick. But yes, we are here at Kansas. Wall ride track should be a lot of fun. Alright, voice chat's off. I think we got that fixed. Alright, there we go. Alright. We are here at Kansas for 70 laps. Gonna be 70 laps, 105 miles. Pit, about average 45 laps. It's a rough estimate. And pit road speed, most likely 55 if it's not, sue me. Let's show our grid for today. Cole Williams and Nick Miller on the front row. Cole second in points. We'll go through points in a little bit. But he is going to be starting on pole, I believe his first pole of the season for that number 32. Carson Poindexter and new points leader Christopher Weil. Absolutely dominated the last three races. Wow, the pace car just slams the outside wall. Hopefully that's not a sign for us to come. Carson Poindexter alongside him. Bridger Olson, Austin Johnson. Good to see Austin back racing with us. Haven't seen him in a while. Trace Shuttlesworth as well. Francisco Bacayo as well. Round out the top 10, Frank DeAngelis and Cole Williams. I believe Frank in his first race. Probably running some sort of interesting scheme. Absolutely. The fabulous Frank DeAngelis. Love that scheme. Not going to go through the rest of the grid since I'll go through it real quick as we're about to go green. Big field today here at Kansas to get to just fathom at the fabulous Frank. You see Dog on the last row, but he's not racing. He is here with us in the booth. What am I doing? Leader, green. All right, pace car off turn number 4. That's going to take us here to green flag racing here at Kansas. Huge stack up already. Someone is flying up the outside. Classic DRL fashion. They're 4 wide. Oh, they're alive. Into turn 1, Nick Miller, Cole Williams side by side. The switch number 9, dead sideways. Please save it, Nick. I don't see death in the back yet, which is always a good sign. But Cole Williams going to take the lead, head straight up to that high side because, can't beat Kansas without wall riding. Jump to a little bit of wider angle. Christopher Weil in second. Someone slammed the outside wall. Oh, that's a huge wreck in the back. That's literally half the field. Oh, who's in the back? It's like Joe Berge stopped as a part of that. Let's go back, get a replay. I don't know if he caught what happened. Dog. So we're going to jump back a little bit. Oh, there it is. That's huge. Holy mackerel. Alright, so they wrecked in turn 1, it looks like. Let's slow down. Who is that jump in the start? I think that was the 70. Oh, that was the 70. Ooh, I think he got into Latham. Alright, this is going all the way back to the start. Alright, so Harry Grindle decided to be a huge man and go straight up the outside of a bunch of cars. We were 5 wide for a moment. I believe he's going to get up here to Latham. Now, Harry is literally in the wall. Oh, Harry comes down on Latham. Latham comes up a little. That's going to put both of them in the wall. AJ Bain nowhere to go. Gets in the back of that 70. 50 of Brady Wellerman as well. Corey Long on the inside, nowhere to go. He's going to get hit by the 50. Berge trying to go high. Look at Max Urick in that beautiful KRA throwback. Ooh, that 70 in the wall hard. The 6 somehow getting through it. Brody Garner in the back there as well. He's up there in points. He's going to barely snake through this one. I don't believe the 8's going to catch anyone else. I think that's going to be about it. So let's go back a little bit. See if we can ride on board with Brody for the start. And that is his rear, not his front. That is his front. Alright, here's Brody. This is what we want. Alright, let's watch this wreck from Brody's point of view. Well, good job by Brody getting through all of the carnage. But that is going to be a lap 1 big one. Let's jump ahead. I believe we're going to get the 1 to go this time by. Already a multitude of drivers out of this race. I see Berge a lap down. Harry Grindle's a lap down. Looks like Basin's had some troubles getting in. He's currently 3 down, as well as Bridger Olsen. Whoa, frames just tanked there for a second. Apologies. Not sure why. That should be fixed. Okay. But yeah, it looks like Joe Berge off the track, possibly. Harry Grindle, extensive pit road stop. Colton Zimmer, I don't believe, is in the session, as well as Casey Drake. Bridger Olsen, I think, was taking a provisional today. Just looking through right now. That will most likely update. But while we're under caution, how about we go over our point standings real quick as I get rid of the ticker. So Christopher Weil is our points leader, currently running second. Cole Williams, your leader, second in points, 3 points difference. So Weil just able to get the points lead after last race. Mark Frimpong, running in top 10 right now in the 10th position. He is third in points. Micah Rosero in fourth. Bridger Olsen, 5th, William Schmidt, 6th, Aaron Brown, Casey Drake, Ryan Kendrick, and Cole Woody, top 10 in points. Corey Long, Harry Grindle, Dylan Basin, Joe Berge, Luke LaFaro, Sartaj, Mon, AJ Bain, Latham Joyner, Darius Reza Dadgar, sorry I spelled that wrong, and Keelan Belsha, your top 20 in points. Yeah, Berge is not here on track. So that's going to be it for the 83. He's going to be done for the day. See looking down pit road. Harry Grindle is still down pit road, getting last second repairs. But that's going to leave us with about 26 lead lap race cars. Just looking through right now. Dylan Basin saying Dylan Basin saying he's having issues with the sim. That's why he's not in here right now. But pace car off, turn 4. Cole Williams going to go early this time. We are green once again here at Kansas. Ticker would be helpful. Wow, that 32 with a great start after stacking him up last time. He's going to get a huge jump into turn number 1. Really going to gap the field, as he's probably going to have a good 5-6 car lengths back to the Christopher Weil and Nick Miller battle. Carson Poindexter in the wall in the SPM number 1 for a brief moment there. Wow, really able to close the gap in 3 and 4 till that 32, taking it a little easy. Not sure why Bridger Olsen is showing up 5th, unless he is 5th. No, he is 6 laps down. I don't know why he's 5th. That is weird. Oh, but there goes Christopher Weil to the inside, that 41. Can he slide up and get the 32 off too? No, he cannot. 32 riding the outside with the momentum. Is going to maintain that first position unless the 41 sends it again. Nick Miller just watching back, but I don't think Chris is going to be able to make that move work. Austin Johnson up into that 4th position. 5th, Michael Rosero. And he is battling with Carson Poindexter back there for the 5th spot. That 23 on the outside. I see Nick Miller jumping down to the bottom. He's now underneath the 41 of Christopher Weil, so that move for the lead not going to work out. Ooh, Nick going to try to get up in front of Austin Johnson in the Flying Arrows number 21, but he's going to be unable to. So I believe Johnson may go up into that 3rd position. I don't know why ATVO is saying Bridger Olson is in 5th. Or it's saying we have 2 5th-place cars. Not sure what's happening there, but I apologize for that. And I think ATVO, as rusty as I am currently. Back half of the top 10, looking to see what's changed. See Frank DeAngelis and trying to see that 18. That is Mark Frimpong. Normally the 53, but he's got a number 18 custom number here today. He's running in that 7th position. Frank DeAngelis up to 8th. I believe I saw Francisco Bacayo on the wall back there in the number 22 wheel media machine. I see Cole Woody there in the Snap-on 17. He's in 9th. And how about Luke LaFaro up to an early top 10? Brody Garner up to 12th. I totally skipped over Aaron Brown in the 54. Apologies. There's Brody in the 55. How about Max Urich in the number 6? A KRA throwback. He's hoping to win Ice Scars. It's Ice Scars throwback week, and I believe he painted that. And Dog made him racing for today, so really good looking scheme, I will say. I actually really like it, but he's got Andy McDowell breathing down his neck, Tyler Connors, J.J. Hill, Henry Tabor, A.J. Bain battling for all-important 17th position, and Francisco Bacayo and William Schmidt battling for the top 20. Let's go back up to the front. Cole Williams still barely managing to fend off that number 32. Well, no, Cole cannot fend off himself, but Cole can fend off the number 41 of Christopher Weil, as that 41 really hounding him. See everyone running that high side, but not as close to the wall as I expected. But since we last talked, iRacing has implemented a new wall riding feature, we'll call it, where running that high line, there's a new air bubble there, a little cushion, so it makes it easier to run that top lane, but it also induces a lot of drag. So getting up right against that wall definitely can work. Makes it even better here at Kansas, but there is potential that it can slow you down if you get right up against it. Although that drag does help at tracks like Homestead and Kansas, so definitely contradicting myself. But the only issue with that track like Kansas is that the high lane is, well, already good, and it just makes that high lane even better, especially in these B cars. So we have a little bit of a single file train. Nick Miller taking a peek to the outside of the 21, but Austin Johnson able to close him off for now. Look at everyone just barely. Ooh, I saw Cole Woody tag the wall back there in the number 17. Looks like Luke LaFaro me trying to make a move. I'm going to try to reload ATVO real quick. See if I can get rid of our little glitch with Bridger Olson, who clearly not in the 5th position. We'll see if it comes up. Whoa, ATVO going rogue. Alright, I think that should fix our little issue. Apologies about that. Nope, Bridger Olson is still there. Well, Bridger, you get screen time today, that's for sure. Ooh, I saw a little bit of smoke. Checking the back of the field. Harry Grindle on pit road. AJ Bain down pit road. I believe that may have had something to do with him. Oh, yes, it did. There was a wreck down the backstretch. AJ Bain, Francisco Bacayo. No caution out for this. This was for the, I believe, 19th position AJ involved in that lap 1 wreck. Let's see what happened here. Oh, AJ in the wall. Oh, he's going to come right down on Francisco on that number 30. Eel Media Machine. Man, tough break for both those drivers. As, bad day going worse for the number 8. And the 30 already towards the back. And he's going to have no front end. So He's just going to be riding around. I believe the 8 down pit road for extensive repairs. That may be the end to his day. I want to check back on Trace Shuttlesworth. I believe we lost a couple laps ago. Not sure what happened there. I believe that's a little too far. Yeah, it's a little too far, unfortunately. I'll try to look back sometime during the race, see if we can figure out what happened to him, but we'll have to see if we can get Dog on the green flag run to tell us what happened. Definitely some unhappy drivers about that early incident, but, you know, at a track like Kansas, if someone like Cole Williams is able to bunch up the start, people can get together, and that is exactly what happened. But as tradition in DRL, starting to get a nice long green flag run. I saw someone who looked like in the wall back there. Aaron Brown, slow. There goes the 54, JJ Hill. Let's see if we can jump back real quick. What happened to him? I believe this is going to be a little too far back. Brody Gardner looking to his inside, and ooh, that's a wall. Oh, that's another wall. Good save by the 54 of Aaron Brown. Wow. Dead sideways after a slap on the wall. Brody Garner made his way to the inside of that number 2. Or sorry, the number 54 says 2 on ATVO. Frank DeAngelis, I believe the fabulous Frank was in the wall. As, yeah, I see some left rear on him. I believe that happened a little earlier because he lost a spot to Luke LaFaro and Cole Woody. Frimpong still in 7th. Ooh, I saw some smoke up in front. I believe our second place runner, Christopher Weil, may have tagged the wall. Let's see what happened here. Sorry that we're jumping back and forth quite a bit, just trying to keep up with all the incidents. Oh, Austin Johnson going to make his way to the inside of the number 41. And... ooh, Austin. Oh, up into the number 41. What a save by Christopher Weil to avoid getting in the wall or taking out that 21. But Christopher going to lose a bunch of spots back to... is that 5th, 6th, 7th? That's also going to allow the number 32 of Cole Williams to scoot away from the field, as that slowed up both Christopher and Austin. Austin now a solid 1.3 seconds back to that leader. And he's got Carson Poindexter all over his rear bumper, but even closer, Nick Miller in that 9, stalking the 3rd position. As we've seen this for most of the race. He's been sitting behind Austin Johnson. Not sure when Carson Poindexter got by him, unless when we were looking at replays, but yeah. Frimpong still sitting. Well, Frimpong's going to get elevated to the 5th position. Ooh, here goes Carson with a dive bomb down to the bottom. Can he make the bottom side work? No. Is Nick Miller going to get to his outside? Yes. Yeah, that's the issue. Unfortunately, Kansas, a very, very tough track to pass. You know, we saw the incident with Austin Johnson, A.J. Bain, and now Carson going to lose a lot of time for trying to go for position, as the high side mode momentum just so much better than the bottom. Unfortunately, the bottom really, really plows. So that is the struggle for the number 1 currently of Carson Poindexter, as the other struggle may be going through the grass in the infield. As Carson, real tough luck for him as he's going to hit that outside wall. I saw right up in front of Carson, little 3-way battle. Christopher Weil trying to get, or I believe that's Cole Woody trying to get by Christopher Weil, and Michael Rosero, I think the big loser out of all of that, as he fell from 6th to 8th. But I gotta say, Cole Woody able to really make that second line work and attempt to pass without giving up way too much time. So props to Cole on that one. But Christopher Weil already starting to make back up spots that he lost from the contact, as Carson Poindexter is going to fall all the way back to the 10th position. Brody Garner, Luke Lafaro, both big benefactors of that one. Brody into the top 10 for the first time today. I believe he started back in the... I don't know, it's not going to tell me. Well, that sucks. But Brody did have that 4x contact earlier in the race, and he is currently hanging on, actually getting a lot of spots. Not sure we got that 4x. I see a battle up towards the front. Mark Frimpong and Nick Miller. Wow, Frimpong really able to breeze by that number 9. I believe the 9 may have had a trip to the outside wall, as Frimpong was quite a ways back. But he is able to at least only lose 8 position. Oh, that's a wall again, Nick. Yikes. That may be 2 consecutive laps that Nick Miller is going to find a wall, as Cole Woody is absolutely flying right now. Wow, Cole in the 32.9s, almost as good as our leader currently. As there's a big battle behind them as Michael Rosero smacks the outside wall. Brody Garner just passed 4 cars in a corner. Oh, Brody don't get the wall. Brody going to stay off the wall, but Christopher Weil going to now get to his inside as a huge battle for the, I believe, 6th position. As Brody from 9th to 6th as Rosero hit the wall. Let's see if we can go back and get a replay of that. See how this battle started. So Christopher Weil trying to get back by Michael Rosero. Oh, he's going to clip him. Wow, what a save from Rosero. But that's going to slow down the 41 and the 12. Here comes Brody crossing over the 12 of Luke Lafaro. Now Brody going to dive down to the inside of 12, clear him on the straightaway. Good move by Brody. Dive it down to that middle line in turn number 1. So it's not going to be actually 4 passes in 1 corner, but we'll say in 2 corners as Rosero clips the wall, and he's now going to fall back. Oh, Francisco Bacayo into the outside wall hard. Hold on to her. Carson Poindexter, a really close call, as that one had me out of my seat for a moment, but he's going to breeze his way past Luke Lafaro, I believe, to get back inside the top 10. As despite, the walls, this has been pretty entertaining so far. As these guys is shuffling back and forth, trying to make moves. Oh, Carson, that's a wall. Carson going to give back everything he just gained. Oh, Carson. Oh, no. Let's jump back up to Cole Woody, as Cole Woody making a move on Nick Miller. Not something you see quite often, but that 17 has stayed clean so far. Oh, that scared me for a moment. Really, really tight. Is Cole going to be able to rip it off the top and get a good run here? Nick, a little bit of a lower entry than Cole, as Brody Garner starting to get into this battle as well. Currently sitting in the 6th position behind the 31 lap down Bridger Olsen in 5th. They have Brody really good lap times currently, as the 17 definitely held up a little bit by the 9, as Brody about half a tenth quicker. The last lap, we're going to see this lap, yeah, still good 3/10 quicker, but fastest car on track, that number 32 of Cole Williams. As, man, he seemed untouchable today. He's got a 3.4 second gap back to Austin Johnson. We got Frimpong 3rd, Nick Miller 4th, and Brody Garner 6th. 5th is actually, the guy we skipped over. Go, Woody. How about we take a look at Brody Garner? Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. Jeez, I can't get this. Where is it? Ah, that's good enough. Brody currently starting that 20th position up to 6th. Trying to see if I can get his telemetry. There it is. Oh, wow. Brody really able to just breeze by that 17 on the outside. Is Corey Long, I believe, on fresh tires. Going to come down that inside line. Maybe trying a short pit. I believe this is a one-stop race. Wow, Brody going to get a huge run. Going to take it to the inside of Nick Miller. Wow, Nick's just going to let him by. He knows how quick that number 55 is right now. There is no use battling him. as Brody Garner is going to try to make moves and go to the front. Nick going to scrape the wall a little bit, but I believe that's going to be no harm. We'll check back on that battle a little bit. Christopher Weil was able to get away from Michael Rosero, but he has Luke LaFaro and Carson Poindexter all over him. Carson taking it down pit road. I believe Carson going to be the first one of the competitors to take it down pit road. So we're going to jump back up with Luke LaFaro. I bet we go on board with that number 12. See a lap on board that number 12. Multiple drivers making pit stops. Nick Miller, Mark Frimpong. Here is Frimpong back out on track. Nick Miller as well has come in for a stop. Brody Garner just coming out of his pit stall right now. Tyler Connors there behind him as well. We saw Carson go in earlier as well. Henry Tabor is out on track. He made a pit stop early, I believe. Andy McDowell did as well. Yeah, William Schmidt also pitted earlier. Looks like Darius Rosadadgar made 2 to fix damage with Kealoha Hankins. Currently on pit road in that GoPro number 72. Christopher Weil also on pit road. That is one of our front runners. I think the 32 may be in as well. She sure is. Cole Williams on pit road. I see Cole Woody back there. So it looks like our pit window a little bit off. More about that 38 lap range. But these guys are able to go halfway, and then they're going to make it to the end, most likely from here. Trying to split the green flag running about halfway and then go to the end, although I said that like 3 times at this point. Let's go back to our ticker. Cole, please don't get a penalty. I don't think he did. So currently, there's Austin Johnson on a pit row. That's going to give the 69 of Frank DeAngelis, the fabulous Frank, the lead, as he's going to lead a lap here. There's Christopher Weil to go into his inside. Carson Poindexter was able to get a little bit of an undercut on the number 41, the SPM teammates. As Carson able to gain actually a lot of time out of that. Frank not going to come down pit road yet, though. Cole Woody going to come to his inside as well. He's going to take the time, lead a nice lap. I believe Andy McDowell on the same strategy as well. He is stayed out. Another person we haven't talked about, J.J. Hill, still on the racetrack, has yet to pit. But the 7th position, Cole Williams, going to be your first car off pit road. He's going to have about a 5-second gap back to Mark Frimpong in the number 53. Sorry, the number 18. I keep on looking at ATVO and seeing the 53, but that is the 18 of Mark Frimpong. He is going to be in the 2nd position, able to jump. Net 3rd, Austin Johnson. And then net 4th going to be that 55 of Brody Garner, who is currently under fire from the 9 of Nick Miller. I believe Christopher Weil going to be about 2 seconds back from that. Carson a little bit further. We stay on with this number 9 of Nick Miller, see if he can make up the position on Brody. I don't think so. I think Brody has about a lap or 2 fresher tires. Yeah. Brody currently on a 5-lap stint. Nick on a 6. Freshest of them all, though, has to be Austin Johnson. Came in a lap after Cole Williams. Cole currently on 3-lap old fresher tires. But Darius Rosadadgar on the number 95, I believe, the only car yet to pit at this point. As Andy McDowell, Frank DeAngelis, both have made their way down pit road. William Schmidt as well. HCVO going to take a second to update. Apologies on that, but Dario about 9 seconds in front of Cole in the 32, but he's going to make his way down pit road this time by in that number 95. So you see the number 95 taking out pit road. Jump back on with Cole Williams. As that 32 about to put the 72 lap down, as that 32 is our new leader. Just looking through timing and scoring. Looks like issues for Max Urich. I see him 8 laps down. Brady Wellman 5 laps down. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, that's 6 off track. That 50 on track, but looks like significantly down on power. That 5 catching up to him really quick. Not sure what happened in that department, as I mean, the 6 was having a really good day, really respectable day. Really not sure what happened. I'm gonna have to check out what's going on there. We're just checking on some updates from the in-race admin dog on what happened to a few drivers we missed, so we can update you on broadcast. So just give me a moment with that. How about while we do that, here we go on the board with the man chasing the number 32. Let's go on board with Austin Johnson, and that flying arrow is number 21. Tremendous wall ride you're seeing there from the number 21, as well as the 54 with a little more literal wall ride. But just hearing from in-race admins that Trey Shuttlesworth unfortunately having connection issues. That's why we lost him earlier in the race. And Max Urich left after I don't think he was able to gain a lot of positions and was running quite slow. Probably had a couple run-ins with the wall, so that is why we lost Max Urich. But down to 14 cars on the lead lap. Cole Williams holds about a 4-second gap over Austin Johnson, which has closed quite a bit recently. So that's good to note. Just looking at the relative, Christopher Weil able to make his way past Nick Miller. That 9 has had a few run-ins with the wall, which I believe is why he's been a little bit slower. But we got about 20 laps to go here at this point. Top 10, more or less unchanged, but we do a little quick through the field, presented by myself. Cole Williams, currently your leader, has started on pole. I believe has led all, maybe but one lap or two. Trying to check that. I actually have no idea. He's led most of them, but Cole Williams has had a dominant day today. And as we mentioned, a solid 4.4 seconds back. Austin Johnson, the Fire and Arrows, number 21. Beautiful car by Johnson Graphics, one of my favorites in the field. Mark Frimpong in the number 18 started in that 15th position, up 12 spots into third. Was able to jump Austin, I believe, on the pit stop, but Austin was able to get by him quite, I don't think, as recent. He's been about 2/10 slower than Austin Johnson and about 2/10 slower than the man behind him. That number 55 of Brody Garner, another driver that started deep in the field, has made his way up. Brody, I believe, now within 2 seconds of Frimpong, so if he keeps up his pace, he should be able to get him before the end of the race. Christopher Weil started in the 4th spot. We saw him running 2nd for a majority of the race, but he is back to the 5th position. That contact with Austin Johnson. Cole Woody in 6th. Great run for Cole. Came in 10th in points here today. Has able to make his way past Nick Miller recently, actually. And he's now up to 6, so respectable day for him. Nick Miller really struggling, I believe, with the right side contact. I see a right rear on him, right front as well. And that's why he has been slow. JJ Hill behind him. We'll get to him later. But he's about half a second behind Cole Woody in front of him. But he's got quite a large gap back to Carson Poindexter, who had ventured in the grass. And almost in the wall there, as we'll get to those two guys who have been battling the whole entire race behind them. Michael Rosero and Luke LaFaro cannot get enough of each other. These guys have been battling for really 8th through 10th with some other drivers for most of the race. Carson Poindexter being one of them. We saw Christopher Weil with them, but, well, they're going to have another battle with Carson. As Carson in the outside wall off turn number 2. Oh, Rosero going to make a large dive to the bottom. He's take a little quick peek at this battle while it's going on. We'll come back to that in a moment, but Luke LaFaro in 10th. About Tyler Connors, quiet day in 11th. He's had a, honestly, up 19 spots, maybe our biggest mover so far. So great job by him. Henry Tabor, another quiet run in the 12th position, but, you know, I believe he's kept that car pretty clean except for that first lap wreck, so that Tabor County Group number 5 has done a great job so far. Andy McDowell really has been nowhere all race, but back in that 13th spot as well as William Schmidt. These two in jeopardy of going a lap down to leader Cole Williams. Frank DeAngelis was running just outside the top 10, but after the pit call, stay out, hoping for a yellow. He's going to fall back to 15th, a lap down. Kealoha Hankins has been running around where he started in 16th, that number 72. There's a 54, Aaron Brown. We saw him wall riding earlier, literally, as he's going to hit the wall on entry, and I believe go for another wall ride. He's going to be back in 16th. Darius Rizadadgar in 17th. JJ Hill 18th. I see a car coming off pit road. I think that was AJ Bain. Oh, Nick Miller's off the track. What happened to Nick? I believe Nick may have just parked it. Oh, yeah, he hit the wall there off 2. And I think he just called it quits. Yeah, let's see what happened. See if he did anything off 4. No, he smacked it oh, yeah, he smacked it good off 2. And I think just has had enough with Kansas as it is a tough track. He's going to pull it down to pit road, get a penalty, and disconnect for the day. But let's jump back up. How we go with Brody Garner? As I'm looking on my relative, yes, he has. He is closed right up to that number the number 18 of Mark Frimpong. Frimpong going to give Brody the bottom. We're going to see if he can make a move here in turn number 1. Cole Williams has been the strongest car on the long run, as he has started to pull away from Austin Johnson. That gap up to 7 seconds while we're going through the field. We're going to see if Brody can make a move. Brody, before he caught Frimpong, was about 2-3 tenths quicker a lap. I believe Frimpong may have tapped the wall 1 lap or had to get out of it. Although that 18 is pretty clean, he did lose quite a bit of time to Brody. Frimpong running top 5 in points. Actually, I think 3rd in points. So first, I believe if Christopher Weil does finish in this the 6th position, unless he can get by Cole Woody, who is within grasp, will most likely come out of today as the points leader. Sorry, Cole Williams will come out of today as the points leader. As Brody going to make a dive to the bottom. I believe he's going to try to make a move here in turn 1 as he is on the door of the number 18. Oh, can he pull a slider? Oh, Brody, leave him room. Oh, contact, net code. Into the wall goes Frimpong. Oh, that's unfortunate. I see smoke up in front.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. That was the 69 of Frank DeAngelis, who I believe is the cause of the caution. Let's go back and look real quick. This was right in front of Brody. Oh, that's a wall, and he's going to lose it, isn't he? Yeah, locked it up, I believe, to try not to bring out the yellow, but he's going to loop it around. Probably was somewhat purposeful to bring out a yellow, as we went green for quite a while. Little stop on track, but... Yeah, and then here come Brody and Frimpong. Wow. Second yellow today going to come with 9 laps to go. Going to shoot up, it's going to come, really going to be a shootout for the finish as, wow, Austin Austin was a good 8 seconds back at Cole Williams before that came out. Wow, well, the win may not be in the bag today for Cole Williams. He's going to have to really work for it now, but I believe William Schmidt going to be your free pass, as Frank DeAngelis, I think, may have wrecked from it. Schmidt is showing on my timing and scoring as a first car lap down. So unless he got an incident, he should be the lucky dog. And that'll put 13 cars on the lead lap. I'd imagine everyone's going to come down pit road, take a tire set. I think Doug put in an extra tire set here for today. So, yeah, so they should have, of course, plenty. I think they've only used one at this point. So they probably have one more if needed, if we go a couple laps and they want to come in and get one more fresh set. But let's go pull up our pit road. See on the left-hand side of your screen. I'm not sure why the positions are screwed up. I really don't know at all, but we're going to watch times on pit road. See Brody Garner already going to be making his way from his stall about right now. Longer stop for the 55 of 14.5. Really long stop for Austin Johnson. Well, you're going to take damage, but Cole Williams going to be uncontested out in front. As, yeah, Austin Johnson on pit road for a long time going to be taking damage. Is that 21 going to be losing a lot of track position as we've had a run-in with the wall earlier. Not sure if I like this call or not. Yeah, about 40 seconds in. So he probably had a good 25 seconds of optional, so... You know, not sure if I like the call to take it, though, because that's a lot of track position given up. He's going to fall back to the 12th position, as Cole going to be first off pit road. We just show our top 20 off. Going to be Cole Williams. We're going to wait for them to cross the line, I believe. Then we'll get a more accurate representation. See a couple drivers up in front of these guys. Going to take the wave around J.J. Hill. Yeah, J.J. Hill, Kilo Ankins, 70 of Harry Grindle. I haven't talked about him since that first wreck. Corey Long as well. Darius Rizadadgar. I don't believe I missed really anyone else. But your top drivers off pit road are going to be Cole Williams, Brody Garner, Cole Woody, Christopher Weil, Mark Frimpong, Michael Rosero, Luke Lafaro, Carson Poindexter, Henry Taver in the top 10 for the first time today. And I believe Tyler Connor is going to be in 10th, as Schmidt was lucky dog, so he's going to get a drop to the end penalty, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Harry Grindle going to be taking a wave around. He may be 59 laps down. I believe had a blown motor, but I believe that motor is back up and running. So I think the only driver that's going to maintain a lap down is going to be that 69 of Frank DeAngelis. The fabulous Frank, not so fabulous day so far. Unfortunately, going to be stuck a lap down. But if all these drivers do end up taking the wave around, which I believe they're going to get waved by the pace car this time. Besides Schmidt got the lucky dog. Yep, Corey Long going to be the first driver to go on by. Corey 4 laps down. But yeah, that's going to put 17 drivers on the lead lap here for this restart. Possibly the final one. Cole Williams going to elect the bottom line. That's going to put Brody on the outside. How about Cole Woody up in that 3rd position? A really, really great run from him. Very impressed by this one, I will say. You know, Cole Not the greatest reputation, I will say, but has had a great run here so far at Kansas, so definitely can't hold that against him. Definitely has worked for it and deserved it. Surprise drivers like the 23 of Michael Rosero not taking damage, but they are going to get a little bit of track position as, you know, that 21 Austin Johnson going to be way back. We're going to have a more or less clean car. Will he be able to work through the field? I don't know. It's going to be tough. But as we come into turn number 4, that iRacing pace car going to make a hard left turn down a pit road and leave the field in the hands of the 32 Stealth Racing Ford Mustang of Cole Williams. We are green flag racing once again here at Kansas. Mark Frimpong forcing the 23 and Michael Rosero up the track. Let's see them all dive down into turn number 1. As Cole Williams has gapped the field on a restart once again here today. Let's take a look of. How about we take a look above at this battle? Oh, there goes Cole Woody. Oh, that's a huge wreck in the back. Multiple drivers around. Henry Tabor. Oh, Michael Rosero's involved. Andy McDowell gets caught up in it, and that is a huge caution here with 4 laps to go. It's the big one here at Kansas. What happened here? Let's slow it down a little bit. That 17. Oh, the 17 I think may have clipped the apron. He is dead sideways off turn 2. Oh, the 23 hard in the outside wall. Oh, there goes Carson as well. The 41 just going to clip that 17. Luke LaFaro, a narrow avoidance. Henry Tabor, and Henry Tabor going to hit the 20, and they're going to smash into that number 23. Austin Johnson weaving through the traffic. Tyler Connors almost gets through, and he's going to clip that number 5. Carson Poindexter into the inside wall. We are going to need to take a look from above, as that was a huge one here at Kansas. Let's see. All right, let's go back. We'll look from up here with Micro Ceros. There's a lot to take in. Yeah, 17 is dead sideways through the center of the corner. He's going to lose it on exit as well. Frimpong a little bit up the racetrack. Trying to see what happened here with a 23 or Rosero. Oh, Rosero's loose. Frimpong's loose. Frimpong going to overcorrect in that number 23. That's going to send him into the outside wall. Cole slows down, and Christopher Weil is going to help him around. There's the 12 of Luke LaFaro getting by. Not the same luck for Andy McDowell and Henry Tabor. Austin Johnson weaving through the wreck. I believe Frank D'Angelo is going to get the lucky dog from this as he made it through. Wow. That is a big one, let me tell you. How about we go back on with that number 21 of Austin Johnson. See if we can get a replay. Let's go all the way back to the restart for him. Whoa, that was really, really close. About one more on board before we go back up to the leaders. How about the number 5 of Henry Tabor? That's an onboard. Wow, Tabor just, never off the gas there, trying to see if he can gas it through a hole, and that hole just, closes up at the last second, so not much he can do there. How about, let's go look at the hands of that number 18 of Mark Frimpong, see if we can see what happened there. Wow. Yeah, tough break for Frimpong there. You can see he's losing it in the center of the corner. This thing really, really loose on cold tires, as we can see. Yeah, but That is definitely going to rearrange our top portion of the leaderboard. As Cole Williams still going to be your leader. Brody Garner second. Christopher Weil third. Frimpong in fourth. Luke LaFaro, I believe, sustained a little bit of damage to that right front. Actually, that may have been there before. He's going to be up to the fifth position. Austin Johnson, after taking damage repairs to sixth, he's going to be one to watch on this restart. Tyler Connors up into seventh. William Schmidt in eighth. These two drivers not been in the top 10 yet today, but that big one going to put them in it. Cole Woody, I actually don't think had a lot of damage there. He's going to be in ninth. Carson Poindexter, same situation in 10th. How about all of our drivers that took the wave around? Kealoha Hankins, Darius Rezadadgar, J.J. Hill, Aaron Brown. They're all going to be up just outside the top 10. Henry Tabor back in 15th. Wave around car of Frank DeAngelis in 16th. Then drivers on pit road, Rosero, McDowell, Bain just 4 laps down, but I believe that is going to be our whole entire field at this point. Let's jump back up to our leaders as they have got the 1 to green. Bridger Olsen still sitting in 5th place, 70 laps down. Great showing for him today. All right, well, I believe this is going to be our first green-white checkered. Yep, lap 71 to 73, so green-white checkered racing here at Kansas. Cole Williams going to take us back to green flag racing with a little bit of voice crack. Man, no one has been able to stay with Cole on the restarts, but Brody goes down to block that number 41, 3 wide in the back into turn number 1. On to the back straightaway, Austin Johnson trying to make a move for the 4th position. Look at William Schmidt dive it down to that number 79 on fresh tires. Going to get by Frimpong off 4. No, he's not. Still side by side. White flag here at Kansas. Maybe not. Yes, white flag it is. Cole Williams has set sail. I don't think Brody Garner is going to be able to catch, as that 32 has been bad fast all day. See Austin Johnson drifting. He had gotten up to the 3rd position, but through turns number 3 and 4. Well, Cole, Chris may have dominated the last few, but you're going to find your way back in the victory lane. Crash in the back. Cole Williams wins at Kansas. Hard crash in the back. I saw the 18 Mark Frimpong involved with that one as well. He's going to slide across the line in 13th position. But Cole Williams, your winner here today. Congratulations, that number 73. Number 32 has really dominated since the drop of the green flag. We'll go back in a second and look through that last wreck. Let's see if that number 32 is going to give us a little burnout. But Cole Williams, Austin Johnson, Brody Garner, Christopher Weil, and Carson Poindexter are going to round out your top 5, as I believe that wreck stemmed from the 5th position. I believe it was William Schmidt and Mark Frimpong. We'll go back and look at that in a second, but let's see Cole Williams burn it down. Well, there it is, your winner, the number 32 of Cole Williams. Gonna get the win here today. Let's see if we can go look back at the number 18 of Mark Frimpong. See if we can get a view of that last wreck coming to the checkered. Let's go on back. Alright, this should be off turn 4. Oh, Frimpong just tried a slider, cleared himself, and that's not going to work. Luke LaFaro gets in it hard as well. I see Ko going through the grass. He got 7th. Wow. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Trying to see all the drivers that were involved in that. So I mean, 18 tried a slider on the number 79. Actually, it wasn't even a slider. He was trying to defend the position on the 79, which is really interesting, I will say. Let's go back to the 79. Just so we can catch what happened off for. Yeah, 18 just comes straight up the track and bodies the 79. Big bodies him for sure. And I think Schmidt slow on the outside. Carson gonna able to weave the middle. Luke Lafaro not as lucky, gonna slam into the number 79. There goes Carson and Cole for 5th and 6th. Coe way down in the grass for 7th. There goes Aaron Brown through the middle for 8th. I'm trying to see where Luke ended up finishing. I don't know if he ended up finishing at all. No, I don't think he was able to cross the line. No, he was. He was able to cross in 16th, so, you know, a top 10 day for Luke Lafaro going to end up in smoke. And with a rough finish. Let's go through your results. I believe drivers are starting to make their way into the waiting room. All right, let's go through results here today. Don't think we're going to take our break as usual. Cole Williams dominated the race today. He's going to finish in that first position. Austin Johnson, Brody Garner, Christopher Weil, Carson Poindexter, Cole Woody, Kealoha Hankins, Aaron Brown, JJ Hill, and Henry Tabor. Going to be your top 10 here for today. Good runs for a lot of those drivers in the back half of the top 10. Most of which actually spent most of the time a lap down. Kealoha Hankins, Aaron Brown, JJ Hill, Henry Tabor involved in that wreck. Gets a top 10 out of it, so good days for them. Tyler Connors as well, a respectable 11th place finish. That's where he ran most of the day. Darius Residadgar up to 12th. Frimpong after that wreck going to be in 13th. Fabulous Frank down in 14th after that last caution. William Schmidt in 15th. Luke Lafaro in 16th after that wreck. AJ Bain, Corey Long both finished 4 laps down. They're going to be in the 17th and 18th positions. Michael Rosero should be 5 laps down, not 1, but he's going to be 19th. Brady Wellman in the number 50, going to be in 20th. Andy McDowell, I believe, finished 7 laps down. He's going to be in 21st. Nick Miller, 22nd. Max Urich, Francisco Bacayo, Harry Grindell, Trey Shuttlesworth, Latham Joyner, Joe Berge, Colton Zimmer, and Bridger Olson. Going to finish in 30th, but really 5th, since that's where he was shown all day long. Dylan Basin, Benjamin White, and Casey Drake all did not start the race. They're going to finish 70 laps down. Going to try to shoot back a little bit so we can pull it on board a little too far. All right, maybe. Please. Can I see that wonderful car, Brody Garner? Maybe. Possibly. Does it really want to go all the way back? All right, you know what? I'll take it. Good enough. Let's slow her down. Pull this up. That is not slow whatsoever. And... oh, he's not even in the waiting room. Come on, Brody. You're killing the stream. All right, well, I guess today we're going to pull in our winner first today. Cole Williams qualified on pole and never looked back. Absolutely dominated this race. Cole, how'd you do it here today?
Man, I love Kansas. Man, this track has been so good to me in just official racing, league racing in general. Of course, do just run the top, run the bottom for basically the first, corner and then top rest of the way around. And we definitely succeeded. I think what really helped was at the very start of the long run when Austin and Christopher made contact. That kind of gave me around a 2 second gap. I think that might have given Austin a little bit of right front. Of course, Chris made a great save, and he fell back, and that kind of just separated me. That made it to where they couldn't stay like on my bumpers. They couldn't really be because Chris was trying to. I feel like he was trying to take my air away a little bit on the spoiler. I was starting to get loose as he drive up onto my bumper. Because obviously it's just really difficult to pass at Kansas. You basically got to throw a slider and hope you clear it. Of course, that didn't work out for Austin or whatever. But a lot of people basically that's all you can do is the slider and or maybe try to pressure and hope that maybe the car in front of you hits the wall. You drive under them and go away. But that's another thing. If not even hitting the wall once this race, that was definitely key. Because damage on, of course, so trash in these cars where like you just barely bump it. That's maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds optional, and there's a bunch of permanent on your right rear, and then you're killed on the straightaways and you can't do anything. So that was another big key, was not hitting anything and didn't even hit a single thing until the pit wall, doing my burnout. So that was definitely another big key to winning here. And then just of course tire saving once again. It doesn't come into a huge effect here because basically you just got to run the top. But at the start of the long run, we had to start there. That was I was able to do that, pull out to about a 5 second lead. And then lap cars were just trying to make sure I didn't run into them and try to maybe get them out of the way. Um, right there, that was a little bit difficult on that second run. And then, of course, the caution coming out for someone to self spinning. So that was unfortunate, but we were able to still come away with the win, so no problems there.
Yeah, I mean, it was pure domination as a Kansas lover myself. It was really, really great to witness. How does this feel coming off Christopher Weil, your really biggest points rival at this point? Three straight wins for that number 41 car was fast today, but how does it feel being able to trump him again and I believe become the points leader after today?
Yeah, no, I think I had it coming in here anyway. But if I didn't, then it must have been very close. But that's definitely a big thing. I'm really trying to win this regular season championship. I feel like it's been me and him 1-2 basically this entire season long. Of course, Mark's been there a little bit. Of course, Brody, Carson, they've been there for a good bit of the season too. And I mean, we're just trying to make little gains. And of course, I saw him Alpha 2, I think it was on the 4 to go restart. I saw him spun down, and I know that Cole wrecked. And I thought maybe that was like, I thought he's maybe done at that point. I guess he had a little bit of damage. I know they wrecked coming off of 4, coming to the line. I guess he probably gained spots. I'm looking right now. I guess he still got 4th. Of course, I don't wish anything bad on any other competitors. It would be very awesome if we could just, nose to tail battle for it. Basically it's entire season. But of course, he had a little bit of unfortunate luck getting tagged right there on lap like 20 or something. And then he made a great drive, recovered, and then had some contact there. But it's a fun battle the entire season long with those guys, and it's going to be super fun all the way to the playoffs and then into the playoffs. I just think the 10 bonus points are going to be what's going to separate who's going to win it, who's not going to win it in my eyes, unless there's something catastrophic were to happen to one of us at one of the races. But basically, this entire season we kept I think worst finish is 4th, so we've kept it in the top 4, top 3 entire season long. And it's just really fun. This league, we get to have a lot of long green runs. That's where I shine mainly. And we just get to have a lot of fun, get to drive the cars, for a long period of time. Of course, the races aren't the longest, but it's just super fun, man. I love running every single Tuesday. Looking forward.
Absolutely. We look forward to having you. I mean, I believe your second or third win on the season. I mean, a great racing from you once again. You've shown pure consistency the whole season. So, congratulations to you on your win here today. Good luck next week, Talladega. We're going to see if you can get through there. All right, let's pull on in before I screw up. It was Austin Johnson who was second place. Gonna pull on in the number 21 of Austin Johnson. A really great run from you today. Didn't seem to have what Cole Williams did, but I mean, still tremendous race from you today. Come out second. I want to just ask, what's going through your head there? Final caution, 9 laps to go. You take a 40-second pit stop and take all of your damage. How did you make that decision?
Well, it was a gift for me, really. The damage, or not the damage, sorry, the caution that came out was a gift and gave me a shot to win the race. But then I sped going into pit row. That was the reason why I took all the damage. I just took it all because I had like 20 seconds, but I wasn't gonna take it if I didn't get speeding, but I got a speeding anyway. So I just took it all, and it certainly helped the handling of my car and helped me somehow get back up to second after stealing it at the end there.
Yeah, absolutely. You ran very consistent the whole entire race. I mean, what does it take to, stay consistent at a track like Kansas when you're inches from the wall off corner exit and really run in the top 5 the whole entire race?
Well, the main thing is just not hitting the wall. Like a lot of people I was talking with, they hit the wall and their race seemed to be over. So I made it my goal to just not even touch it, even if it cost me some time. Just to not touch it. I ended up hitting it a couple times in the last run, but first run I was pretty good. It was just I couldn't figure out what Cole was doing differently. He was probably running closer, which is faster, but I just didn't want to hit the wall and lose more time.
Yeah, absolutely. Austin, congratulations though. Second place finish. Some very close avoidances, not only with the wall, but with other cars as well. Saw an incident with Christopher Weil earlier in the race and just barely getting through that huge one with a couple laps to go. So, Austin, any sponsors you want to thank here today?
Yeah, just Johnson Graphics, Flying Arrows, Family Strong, and Hail Goober.
Well, there it is, Austin Johnson running one of the cleanest cars in the field. Not only without getting in the wall, but paint scheme wise, absolutely a great looking car. So, Austin, congratulations on the second place finish. Hopefully, we'll see you next Tuesday for Talladega.
All right.
All right, that is going to be it, I believe. Can't get Brody Garner in the booth, unfortunately. So, where'd that number 17 finish? How about we pull in the number 17? How about we pull in the 17 of Cole Woody? Ran top 5 all race. I mean, a tremendous showing from you. I mean, you got to be ecstatic after that one. Even getting wrecked. Great race from you, Cole, today. Anything you want to just add in? If Cole is here, maybe. Oh, no. I was hoping we can get Cole. All right, I guess we're not getting Cole. Can't make contact with him. I think my Discord may have just totally crapped the bed. But that's besides the point. Well, that's going to be it here today from all of us here at Streamline Productions. Really was a great race. I mean, Cole Williams said it the best. He had to stay off the wall and run well, save tires on the long green flag run. That is going to be it here today. Myself and oh, I don't even have the commentator thing ready. Whatever. Bitchovs here in the booth. We heard from Benjamin White earlier. He was doing in-race admin duties. So that is going to be it. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'll catch you all next week at Talladega.